Previously on All About Mike. So today is the official day for my virtual book event. Of course, Warren is hosting. I'm so excited to see what he has in store for me. We had a little mishap. Your phone closed. Sweaty.
Oh, yeah, I think we do that. Even when we had this in school, I always used to feel uncomfortable because I don't want people to think that you broke your shirt.
So today I did a little drop video for Inside the Artist with Devontae.
You don't get straight hair. And you feel free to look, if you do want to look at another camera, just before you look at another camera, just finish the statement. So I have time to think.
Who I met through a mutual friend here in Atlanta, just to get to know a little bit more about me and my artistry and everything that comes with Mike.
So the base of the show is to show people like what do you do? Like if I didn't know who you were, give me as much information as you can. So talk about your book, talk about if you want to talk about your upcoming project, because this is probably gonna come out before the show comes out. You can talk about anything, but just think about it. If nobody knows you, you want them to know you. You want them to follow you. You want them to
get into who I am.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be asking questions, right?
I'm gonna ask you a few. So we're gonna start. So I want you to start by telling me your name, where you're from. Why did you talk about moving to Atlanta and then where you're going? So and action.
Today I am feeling great, like I'm in a good mood, like everything is great, the weather's great, I'm looking great, haircut's great, food's great, great. My website at www.mikegriggins.com, my Instagram at Mike G. Riggins, my Twitter at Mike G. Riggins, and Facebook, Mike G. Riggins. And also you can get more in depth into my life from my books, like I said, Reflections of Me, The Circle of Confusion, Pages Out My Journal, and my new show, It's All About Mike, premiering later this year, hopefully early next year at the latest.
Yeah. That's perfect. Well, I really appreciate you.
Thank you.
I know with the whole coronavirus and everything.
Yes.
You know.
Neither one of us have a mask.
And I know I took mine off. But yeah, so I'll let you know when I air the episode.
Gotcha.
And what I'll do is I'll send you the link for the episode, but I'll also send you a 60-second clip where you can post anywhere.
Right, to promote. That's cool. Got you. All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, I'll see you again. And, we gotta talk anyway.
Yeah, about the project. I got you. All right, see you.
All right, thank you.
So today is the big day. I am actually going over Curtis' house to tell him the big secret that I've been holding in for a very long time. So you ready for the secret? It's not really a secret, it's just me just telling him something. It's not really a secret. Today I'm telling him the secret, but what the secret is, it'll be going into effect within 48 hours of me telling him. So this is like very nerve-wracking, like I'm sweating under my arms, like I'm trying not to show. Like it's just, yeah, it is what it is. Time to tell you. Just acting a fool.
That's fine.
But no, so I came back over since the last time we had our conversation.
Okay.
And so there's always been like 3 places in life I always wanted to live. New York, Atlanta, California. I scrapped New York because it was too close to DC, too much like DC, too much money for nothing. So.
And you made it to Atlanta.
Yeah, made it to Atlanta, of course. Atlanta, whatever. Been here for a year. So, I was having a conversation, and I was like, you know, came to Atlanta, did what I needed to do. Don't really like it here. Never really cared for it. I mean, I was always vocal about that. And he was like, yeah, I always wanted to live in Cali too. And, you know, I always wanted to be there by the age of 40. And it just never happened. It just, no, he said that. Oh, he's 40. Oh. It just never happened for me. That's what he was saying. So I was like, well, whatever.
What they got to do with you?
Let's start planning, whatever. So we did. We made it happen. So I'll be moving to California. But here's another part. Ready? We planned it out in January. Did everything we needed to do. Apartments in line. Listen. Apartments in line. Jobs are in line. And I'll be moving. Officially, I'll be moving Sunday. This Sunday.
So Sunday as in this coming Sunday?
Yeah.
So I'm confused as to why everybody knows for me. Why is it just me and you having this conversation?
It's all about Mike. It's all about Mike. It's all about Mike.
I do not want to lose our friendship over no BS.
Facts.
Like, for real.
Facts.
Like, for real.
Facts.
Because I really consider you my friend.
Right.
But I need for you to show me that you my friend, because lately I have not been seeing that. Like, even after everything went down the other night, Avery, you didn't even check on me. Like, realistically,
no,
I don't know what you had going on.
I did, no, I did, because
last
I
year
knew
when
you
was in the hot seat, I still called
you
and
did.
I still checked on you.
You did.
You didn't respond, but I still checked
you
on
did.
you. At this point, my friendship with Avery is almost non-existent. We rolling?
E, take one.
Action.
And okay, I'm gonna be all the way clean.
So Sunday as in this coming Sunday?
Yeah. Because I've been trying to tell you, I didn't want to tell you over the phone. So he's been gone since the 17th. And he comes back tomorrow because the only thing in the apartment is me in the bed, and I have to stay to finish a project. So when you would ask where was he and stuff like that, I would have to cover it up because I didn't tell you what was going on.
I'm about to punch you in the eye.
And
then
then
I've asked you that, like, okay, where's Terrell? How's Terrell?
Right, but I couldn't say he moved to California because then you would have asked me, and then that would have been. My only concern about moving to LA is, like anywhere I move, I need to have a safety net. And I say that because although we're in a relationship and things can go wrong.
And you're leaving this Sunday.
This Sunday, yeah, that's fair.
So you're leaving Sunday, as in the day after this Saturday.
But this isn't new to me, it's new to you. Like my mom knows, everybody else knows, like they.
So I'm confused as to why everybody knows but me.
Because it would have been harder to tell you than to tell them. Which.
Right, but I mean, I guess you should have told me a little bit further in advance so that Sunday doesn't just pop up and then bam, you're gone.
True, but like I said, I was juggling too. Even when we was shipping out stuff, I was still going back and forth. Like, am I gonna stay? Am I gonna go? What am I gonna do?
I already felt like you moved out from me too soon, and now you've only been here a year, and it's not even as it already been a full year, a year, and now you're about to up and move again, now even further away.
But Cali is so me though. I always wanted to live there. I just didn't feel like I can afford it. And now that I'm in a financial place where I can, and then I have someone else who's financially great as well, we made it work. And it's like that's my life. Like the scenery, the water, everything. That's just me. The opportunity. Like Atlanta was cool, but it's just what I'm an up north person. When I got here, I had to adjust. I'm still adjusting.
Of course, it's an adjustment for it. I mean, definitely it would be an adjustment. It was an adjustment for me.
Normally he would have a mouthful of words for me. So, but he knows me though. He knows like I'm free. I do what I want. I've always done what I want. Like, so he wasn't too surprised. He was just surprised as it was happening so soon, and I should have told him sooner about us talking every day. Because I wasn't planning on living here more than 2 years. I was going to leave after that. Because I was going to grind and hustle and be out.
And that's fine. I just feel like this is all too soon.
You think so?
Yeah. And you know that I normally don't, if I don't normally say stuff to you or to anybody that I don't, if I felt really comfortable with you doing it, then I would be okay with it. I think that you'll do well. I just don't want you to get there and then there's like drama or blow up or.
Well, see, I'm not even worried about that. Like, I'm not even worried about that type of stuff. I'm really not.
We're never really worried about it. We're never really expecting those types of things.
I mean, that's with any relationship, though.
And it's true, and I get that, but then you're so far away from not only me, but you're far away from your mother, you're far away from everybody, and the only person that you will have there is him, so to speak.
I do believe that Curtis really supports my relationship, and I say that because Curtis knew Terrell before I did, because of Facebook. So they already knew each other, and when I got here and I told him about who I met and who I was working with, they knew each other. So it wasn't no bad blood or no issue. So he already knew that Terrell was a good guy, and he knew that Curtis was cool. So when we got together, at first he was like, I'm your dad. I think you guys are moving a little too fast, which everybody say you're moving a little too fast when they're not in your shoes and whatever, but.
So then what happens when you feel like, oh, okay, well, I've done what I need to do in LA. LA is not doing it for me. Then what?
I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Right now, I'm getting there. I'm excited. Everything is in line for me as far as work and everything, and how my commute is only 9 minutes, and the money's great, and I have other projects lined up with people there, so the connections are there. So everything for me is lined up. I'm not just going to go. Like, there's reason. He's never been like, I don't like it, I don't think that you should. He always been supportive. Even to this day, he's been supportive. So I'll give him that. Yeah.
So I'm confused. Why is why are you just? Why is it just me and you having this conversation?
Because I'm your son. Yeah.
But there's a person that's involved with my son who is also moving or has already moved to California or whatever the case may be. And he was a little bit concerned, I'm sure, about me finding out. So I'm confused.
No, he was just wanting to make sure that you knew before I actually got on the plane to go. But this is my conversation with you. He's not you're not the reason we met. That's his own. Actually, Curtis played it because he could have been a little more over the top. Like, we're dramatic people, so he could have easily been a little dramatic.
And I'm gonna tell you, it's so crazy because Tracy and I, which is my best friend, had that conversation on last night. I said it's one of two things. I said he's either moving to California, or when he went for his birthday, something else happened, and then I'm gonna kill him.
Oh, we're in Vegas. He told me he got married.
I was like, well, it's gotta be one of those two things. And she was like, well, are you gonna be okay? I was like, well, not really, but I trust that you will do what's necessary to keep you together.
I'm always that way, though. I was the one child you never had to worry about. It's how I feel that everything is out.
I mean, well, again, I'm happy for you. I think.
Like, I can move freely. I can move with nothing, no ill intent. No, I didn't tell this person or that person didn't know. Everyone who I felt should know. So I feel so great now.
And it's not that I'm not team you guys, because I know that if anything happens, he already knows what the outcome would be for him. But wow, fun day. Wow, California. Okay,
Sunday morning.
Wow.
I have to think all across the board, especially moving across country with a boyfriend or someone. So you never know what can happen. You should always have a safety net. So today is officially my last day here in Atlanta. I am off to LA. My stuff is already there. So, you know, me and Terrell decided to sit down just to talk, just to brief on what to expect from LA. I really want to do radio. Now that I know I'm going to be there and stationed there, and I'm not leaving. If I do, it's probably to another building, not another state. So.
Well, I think that there's a whole lot of opportunities there, so that's going to be amazing for you.
It's nothing but entertainment for me. Like, if it ain't entertainment, I don't even want to be involved. Like, no clubs. Like, I'll go out just to experience it because I haven't been. But
And do any of that in Atlanta?
no, I'm eventually we'll be there for
Another year
eventually.
or so.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Eventually. Yeah.
So what else has been going on?
Our relationship today is much better. Like, we've always communicated and say what we need to say, but I don't have those thoughts of like set him up to see if he's doing anything or what's going on or who's he talking to, who's calling. Like, I don't have those feelings anymore, and I'm so glad that I don't, because we can live so freely. Nothing. Been in the house by myself. No dog, no you, no TV. I mean, I had the iPad and a computer.
We've been talking every day.
We've been talking every day. We have, but it's nothing like that interaction. You ain't kid. But you did keep your word though. That's great. You said we're gonna be on FaceTime all the time, we're gonna talk all the time.
Of course.
And it was like this. But then you kept your word. I was like, oh, okay, he's serious. Because I just knew once you got there, you was gonna change a little bit, just being honest. But you didn't.
So
You became a little closer, which is great. Your communication was.
So maybe we should stay here.
Your
for
communication was on
2
point.
weeks.
I should. So we're in a much better place, and I think because of LA and the sun and the scenery, and we get to do stuff and hang out and eat at all these restaurants and sit outside and just feel glamorous and just, yeah. So I went to see Curtis the other day and I talked to him.
Oh, how'd that go?
At first I was a little nervous at first because I was like, I don't know how he's going to take it. He's already dealing with so much. So I just had to come out with it. I said a little scenario. I was like, so you know, we've been here since such and such, and he always wanted to live in LA, and I wanted to live in LA. It was one of the things on my list. He was like, yes, you accomplished Atlanta. And I was like, yeah. I was like, well, you know, we talked about it and we made it happen, and the jobs have transferred. I was like, the money is even greater. And I was like, we're just gonna go. And I was like, I'll be leaving Sunday. And he was like, the day after tomorrow. I was like, yeah. And I was like, well, Terrell's already there. I was like, he's been in for a whole month. I'm always optimistic. I'm always open. I'm always looking for something new to try to accomplish things that I've already started. So I'm always on my own path. Whoever I decide along the way to come along, then that's what happens.
So he was shocked.
He was very shocked because he was like, he was like, you're one of my kids, and he was like, you were always the free-spirited one, and I wasn't worried about you, but I was worried about you. And I said, what do you mean? He was like, you were just so free. And he was like, that's worrisome for my biological mother said the same thing. That's worrisome for a parent because, you know, the street life and stuff like that. But it's okay. So then he was like, he was saying how he hope it works and nothing happens to where I'm stranded or whatever, you know how that goes. Because I'm always there and my family is, you know. So he was just like, I mean, if that's what you want to do, I support it. I mean, it's already happening now, you know. And he was like, well, something about, well, why aren't both of you guys here telling me? I was like, well, he doesn't have to tell you anything because I'm talking to you. Like, y'all don't have any, like, he, like, no. And I was like, I didn't go to his people and talk to his people about him moving to LA. Like, we're grown. Like, come on.
Right.
So I was like, but if you want to reach out to him and have a conversation, I was like, we both know he's more than willing. He'll talk to you like an adult.
And he can come visit.
Unless you cross him. I told him that, but
By itself.
of course, who we coming with?
Nothing, no one can stop me. Either you're going to support me or you're going to get it from around me. So.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you guys had that conversation. Because
But people, when they're on the outside, they don't know what's going on in the relationship. They just think something happens so fast.
You're also grown.
Yeah, I'm grown, but he
Right.
cares. So it's a little different. He cares. So, but like I was saying, people think everything
Like,
happens so
people care
fast.
about me too, my family and my friends, but they
course they
also
do.
know that I'm very grown
Yeah.
and my decisions are well thought out.
Right, but they also expect this from you and have experienced this with you time and time again.
That's true.
Me, no.
In the near future, expect to see more books.
Of course, you know I'm releasing this book. I'm jumping to topics really quickly. I don't know when yet. I just did my virtual book thing, but I don't know when I'm going to release the book yet. Amazon is giving me a little trouble with the paperback, but the e-copy is good. So I gotta change some stuff, but
Like I said, pages on my channel is coming. I promise you.
no. So LA is here. No turning back. I'm not even scared anymore though.
I don't know why
I'm
you were
actually ready
scared
to-
in the beginning. I mean, I guess I do understand why, but I feel like relationships last as long as both parties want them to last.
I didn't hear that part. What'd you say?
Relationships last as long as both parties want them to last. So that means if the two of us decide that this is what we're doing, we're not gonna let anything get in the way, then we'll be in a relationship as long as we both are on the same page.
I don't know if I want to do a podcast or radio. I don't know. This whole COVID stuff has us like still like confined.
So how do you feel about our joint venture?
That's gonna be exciting when you listen.
I listen. It's just
6 months from now, I see myself engaged. Many think I already am. I mean, I guess that's just the image we put out.
but it's hot, and I'm about to go.
All right.
So see you in California.
All things Michael. More who I am, more of being open, not being so guarded and so secretive, and just being free.